Top of the 18, rolled out wide. This ball whipped in. Trying to hit this off the half volley and batting that one high is Biruanga out for a goal kick. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the academy to the big leagues, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Roots will have another throw in. Oakland coming off that win against FC Tulsa. They have not strung back-to-back wins together in USL Championship play since July 27th through August 10th of last season. Some trouble at the back here, though. Out comes Shuttler, diving for it at first. Open goal, and Oakland on the board. Pulling all the right strings is Wolfgang Prentice, his third.
I think you allow the athleticism to shine through, an in-swinging ball into traffic, right? Make life difficult for the goalkeeper and see if you can't have one of your targets go up and get it.
Out-swinging ball headed away. Look back on and ahead. It will fall back to Sinistera. Muscled off the ball initially, and that will be a foul. Orange County trying to quickly take that free kick. Instead has to reset it. These outside backs for Orange County SC pushing very high up. Dogman will go for goal. Thought he had Kendall McIntosh off his line, but instead it's a rollout.
And that was a really good look at exactly what Orange County wants to do, but exactly what Oakland is allowing them to do. There are oftentimes, you just saw it, it looks like a 5-4-1 for Oakland in the defense, and they are totally fine with allowing Orange County's outside backs, allowing their center backs, allowing their deep lying holding midfielders to hang on to the ball and send really tough deliveries into the box. It hasn't hurt them so far, but if you're Orange County, you have to realize this.
That's something I thought was so interesting that Gavin Glinton shone some light on with us earlier in the week. Was he said, look, we haven't had much success, so we stripped everything back and we went back to our principles, our fundamentals, focused on suffering together, focused on being gritty, being physical. And we are seeing that grittiness and that physicality show up time and again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that you have to be most pleased with the effort and with the mentality change for Oakland against FC Tulsa. There have been moments where there's no doubt that you can see this team's identity, you can see the philosophy and what they want to do, but the mentality hasn't been there to match that. And finally, in their 2-1 victory over FC Tulsa, that's what Gavin Glinton saw, and that's ultimately what he was the most pleased with. Now it's about replication.
Pouncing on a loose ball in the midfield. Here comes Oakland Roots. Against the grain, it's Oakland. Njai lays it off. That cross falls through. On the byline now. Second ball lifted toward goal and headed in. 2-0 Oakland. It's the big off-season acquisition, Peter Wilson. They wanted to find a way to get him going, and Marion, they do.
He's been hungry, he's been determined, and he's just been waiting for this moment. But what I love is the commitment from Jürgen Damm just to get up, just to get involved. He waits, he lets the runs redevelop on the backside. It's not good enough pressure on the ball.
They were looking for that give and go back to Dogman, and there is the whistle from Alyssa Nichols. Halftime has been reached in Oakland, California. Marion, your thoughts on the first half?
Obviously, a tremendous start for this Oakland Roots side. I think they've been very smart with their defensive pressure, recognizing key moments to push while still having quality shape behind them.
Oakland and Orange County all set to start the second half here in the historic Oakland Coliseum. Alyssa Nichols sounds the whistle, and we are back underway for the second half between Oakland and Orange County.
Oh.
Would it be a goal, assist, and a yellow? Because if so, Wolfgang Prentice is just an assist away from the soccer equivalent of the Gordie Howe hat trick, as that will go out for an Oakland corner.
A fight. That's insane.
Yeah. And Gordie
do
Howe,
people like covet that in hockey? Like, do that, you know, like baseball players, they want to hit for the cycle. Like,
right.
is that very much something that hockey players want to do?
I don't know if they covet it per se, but it's a cool little thing to, it's a feather in your cap, right?
Good for you.
Oakland with another corner, their 7th, and now the whistle from Alyssa Nichols will wash it out. Of course, Gordie Howe famously comes from the era where they didn't wear caps on the ice, helmetless.
They were just psychotic.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
Of course, that was also back in the day where the glass was comes up to your kneecaps, and people could smoke indoors, and very different
times.
Very different era of professional sports.
Some would say the glory days.
Some would. Some would. Oakland will retry this corner. Outswinging ball, headed toward goal, and Shuttler. Quick reflexes to grab that. Now here comes Orange County, threaded ahead. It's Jamison. Crosses it through the middle, touch taken, rolled toward the near post, and just trickling wide. Just one big scoring chance today for Orange County, but very nearly that time, Marion, finding their first goal.
It feels like they're knocking on the door. And right now for Oakland, a lot of it's going to be a mentality piece, right? How much can you bend before you break? And what a day for Wolfgang Prentice. Why don't we take a look at what he has done to help this team? The 10th minute, getting up there with Peter Wilson side by side. Those two have already had such an incredible connection. It only continues to grow. Peter Wilson doing the hard work, and Wolfgang Prentice, we've come accustomed to saying right place, right time, right finish, and he has continued to embody that. 4th goal on the season.
Prentice fitting right in here in Oakland. His 4th goal of 2025, former LA Galaxy Academy man and Cal State Northridge product. He comes off as Panos Armenakis will come on for the first time. Also Danny Gomez, a late change for Oakland, and Gavin Glinton. Float clearance from the defender. Jamison had it for a moment and now cleared back away as Scott will keep the possession on for Orange County. Whip to the outside. Again, Oakland on it. They'll head it away from danger. Here comes Oakland Roots. Worked outside, now rolled through the middle, centered, and a stop made again by Shuttler.
And look at that run on the near post. That was really well done by Shuttler. A lot of traffic. Saw that one clearly.
The build-up that time set up by Danny Gomez, the second half substitute. And Gomez for Oakland, he's such a proof of concept of what they try to do at the developmental level. Gomez coming through the 5-1-0, the Project 5-1-0 academy side of this Oakland Roots team. He's the first to go through it and then work his way up to the USL Championship side of the Oakland Roots. Did so back in 2022 and has now become a permanent fixture with Oakland and Gavin Glinton.
And he's going to play a bit more of a defensive role in this match, obviously coming in for Sinistera, who is more attacking minded. Gavin Glinton trying to shore the 3 points up here.
Look to the outside again for Orange County. Starting to plant their flag in this end of things in this second half. Dogman tries to turn away from pressure, turns into it, knocked across the end line, another corner.
Again, very well read from Shuttler.
Silla swings it in, headed away. Falls back to Dogman, touched wide of goal. A very dangerous hit from distance for Dogman.
Well, services into the area haven't been working. Oakland's winning all of them, so why not have a go from distance? I love that timing from Dogman. Gets fully through it. You saw the way that he angled his hips just a bit to be able to have a bit more power, a bit more pace. Just tried to drive that one through side netting.
Oakland will make a change. The 6'4" Gaji Markvelishvili will come on. Vuk Latinovic also on for Orange County. The aforementioned Markvelishvili from Georgia, the country, not the state, so not a Georgia Bulldog.
I feel like he would share my sentiment. If I just hit him with the Go Dogs, he'd be like, absolutely.
He would know. It's universal language.
Right. Another defensive substitution, though, from Gavin Glinton's group. Gagi, obviously, a veteran defender. He's got all players in now who know how to close out a game.
Up ahead, looking for Jamison again, and again, smartly just cleared out to take the pressure off. Does concede the corner, and Silla will trot over for it.
And the mentality now has to change for Orange County, right? When you haven't been creating that quality of opportunities in the run of play, your focus has to be on making these set pieces worth it.
Here's Silla, centers it, it's deflected. Second effort, leaking through, cleared away from goal.
Here's a moment, Usman Silla does so well, does everything right, driving to the end line. The runs are there, but too much traffic.
Said it in the first half, but bend, but don't break, the mentality for Oakland Roots. And now here they come on the counter. They draw a foul for their efforts.
And then on the flip side, Panos Armanakis finds himself as the outlet and earns a free kick in his way.
That free kick taken, underneath it is Rasmussen. Rasmussen service headed away again as it falls to Silla. You mentioned something a minute ago, bringing substitutes on for Gavin Glinton, closing out matches. That was something that he felt like they did not do a good job of against Tacoma Defiance, giving up 2 goals across the 115th minute to lose as Rasmussen rolls it central. Another straightaway save from Shuttler. As busy as he was in the first half, he's been even busier, and it's Danny Gomez with the shot. Nudged out wide to Benalcazar. Benalcazar touched inside. It's Dunbar. His cross. Dangerous clearance out. Was batted back toward goal. Out nonetheless. And it's another corner for Orange County. Dunbar gets it back. Give and go to Benalcazar. Here's Dunbar. Knifing inside. Dunbar cuts this central.
And these, assuming the positivity continues for Oakland, these would be the 2 matches where you point to and say that's when it happened.
The whistle sounds from Alyssa Nichols. Full time in Oakland, California. What a day it is for the home side. A 2-0 win.